Well, good morning, everybody. It's great to see all of you here, looking happy and healthy. Larry's got his change of heads there. I'm sorry, it's not Halloween yet. Want to wish everybody happy Mother's Day, happy Father's Day, et cetera, et cetera. I'm Barry Cowan. I'm the president of the Deerfield Beach Computer Club since 2005. Wow, long time now. And today is Wednesday. That's right. It's not Friday, folks. You're not April Fool. It's Wednesday, April 29th, 2026. And today is going to be a very interesting day. We're going to be discussing several areas. I'm waiting for Bob to come back. He's going to be handling cybersecurity and AI. And Jerry is handling Apple questions. And Carol and I guess we'll talk about the club and things like that and what we're planning in the future. We have the time. And we've also got Don. I don't know where Don is, but he's probably very busy. I wanted him to talk about assistive technology and captioning and things like that. So, Judy, you had a question. Why don't you pose that
All
to
right,
Jerry?
so
To
my
Jerry.
iPhone 13 has been working perfectly, except now I realize I'm not getting any notifications for texts. I don't get a vibration. I don't get a ding. I mean, I changed that, but that shouldn't have affected it. And I have to check for texts to see if I've gotten any, because now I'm not getting anything. So I went into settings. I thought I looked everything up, but I'm wondering if it's hooked up to the fact that I didn't upgrade to 26, because that might be the issue, in which case I'll just have to accept it.
I don't think that
Switch
would
to
be,
Android.
I don't think that would be the case at all, Judy. Did you check your notification settings?
Yeah, but I haven't changed anything. So that's why, I mean, it isn't like I made changes.
You said you changed the notification tone sound?
Well, I thought maybe I thought maybe I couldn't hear anymore. So maybe I should change the tone. So I changed the tone, just whatever, but I still don't get anything. That was the only thing I actually changed.
Okay, let me ask you this. When is the last time you turned your phone totally off?
Actually, I did that 2 days ago, and I read that I wasn't turning it off long enough, so I actually had it off for 10 minutes.
Okay,
I've never had it off for any length of time, and I don't usually I don't think I turned it off for like 10 years. I mean, I don't turn it off. However, since I read that that was a good thing, I did that, and they said keep it off for 5 to 10 minutes, and it was off.
okay.
So I did that. It
And
didn't
you
make, no,
and you've not been getting any notifications since?
no, I still don't get the texts. I mean, I don't text constantly, but I have texted with people, like 4 or 5 people, and suddenly I'm not getting anything. So you tell me what I should look under. Under notifications, it says display is stack. I don't know what that means, but I've never changed that.
Okay,
It says scheduled summary off. I've never changed that. Show previews always, whatever that means. Screen sharing notifications off. Uh, I don't really know what else I'm supposed to do. It says announce notifications is on, and Siri suggestions, it doesn't say anything. And then notification style, there's a bunch of apps, but they don't all say off. Banners looks like it might be on. A lot of them are off under
why?
under the different apps, but I don't want the apps always notifying me, so that's not an issue.
Is one of the apps that's listed, I don't remember the old iOS, but is one of the apps listed text for messages?
I have messages and it says critical alerts, and that looks like that's on. And also it says allow notifications, that's not green. So is that the one that should be green? No, but that's critical stuff. That's not,
Just see, it should still be on.
I see it. I was getting alerts at the theater and I didn't like that. I don't have one that says text on it. There's no app for
Not
text.
text, but messages. What about
Message.
messages?
There's a messenger that's off, but under messages, it says critical, it only says it's critical alerts on it.
Okay,
Allow notifications, should I have that on?
yes,
Yes?
yes.
All right, so maybe that was the issue. But I'd hate to think that that's, all right, so I volunteer at Broward Center. And there was one night when the entire audience, you could hear the buzzing, even though everybody had their phones off.
Uh-huh.
So, but that's got to be, I don't know, 5 years ago that I think I turned off. I didn't want to get alerts for like a missing child. You know what I'm? So allow notifications. Should that make the difference?
It could.
Good, yeah.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
Harry, do
I
you
have
have,
it on
Why,
as
why,
critical
why
alerts
are you afraid to upgrade to iOS 26?
because I had read that it slows it because it's a 13. I'm at 83% battery. I don't want to buy a new phone. And I read that it affected that a lot of people were having issues. It increased it drained your battery more. It's not, if you have a 15 or a 16, 26 didn't hurt it. But if you have an older phone, that everybody had negative comments. So I said to myself, I know that once you go up, you can't go back.
Right.
And I didn't want to make anything slow this down. So I
Okay.
opted not to do it.
All right. I was just curious.
Right. This is
Well-
probably the first time I've ever not upgraded something like within 24 hours. You know, it's like I do it immediate, but then this was like people were really complaining and talking about how bad it was. And I thought,
Hmm.
this is a good way to push people to buy new phones. And I don't want to buy a new phone right now.
Neither do I. Jerry, didn't Apple come out with another special, several updates, mini updates? I believe they
Yeah, but it's
did.
all off at 26. It's all off at 26. So
Yeah,
if you don't have
Well,
26, you can't
They
do it.
did come out with an upgrade for the older systems. But it was mostly a security update,
right.
not an operational update.
Barry, do you have Judy's phone number and can you text her? Just send her a text and see if it goes through.
Wait a minute. Got somebody coming in. Oh, here's Dorothy. Okay, I can do that in a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay, thanks. That would be
Oh.
great. Because I found this to be really aggravating.
yeah, it is, because you
Okay.
don't know
Right.
when to look.
Well, you
Right.
know,
And don't give up on actually calling Apple support and asking them.
Don't what?
Don't give up on calling Apple support and asking them.
Well, actually, I debated about going over to Boca to the to town center to the store.
to the
But I have
Genius,
to really twist my arm to do that. I mean,
gotta go to the Genius Bar, right?
right. It's just I mean, I do a lot of trekking around, so it isn't like it's a far away thing, but you really have to be ready to donate a couple of hours of time.
Well, you can go to apple.com
And take an
there's a site
appointment.
and look at the community. There's a community question and answer up there posted.
You can also. you can
I've
also
actually
make
Googled a number of times about this. This is not like I haven't, that's how I got all this other information. I
Barry,
mean, I've been asking Siri
One
and I've been
moment.
asking Google, what I should do, and
Okay, who's talking? Is that Carol?
I'm trying to say, to go to
Lorraine.
Apple, the easiest way, if you can hear me well.
Where are
is-
you?
I'm sorry?
Can you get on the screen, please, dear? That's
Yes.
better. Because when you
Okay.
were on
Because
the
I don't
bike,
want
I
to-
got my Tylenol.
I do not want to be impolite and eat in front of everyone. But
Oh.
the best way, and Apple is usually very much on time, is to go on the web, take an appointment with a Genius Bar technician. And if you have a 2 o'clock appointment, typically they will take you within that 2 o'clock time frame that you've scheduled. And they can look at your phone and help you resolve the issue.
Oh, I've been to the Boca store many times. Not recently, because I don't go that often, but yeah, I know how to do that.
Have
It
you
just,
tried?
it's still, there's a lot of commotion, there's a lot, I have to get myself psyched up for that.
If you go early, Judy, if you go early in the morning, if you schedule, I mean, the first.
Right, okay.
schedule. But if you.
I might just do it. I
First
might
thing in
just
the
do it.
morning, then most probably it's gonna be quieter. In the afternoon, it's a total zoo. I agree with you.
Yeah.
But
I've been
early-
there at 8. I've been there at 8 o'clock in the morning. It is still
Wow.
busy. I took my computer a couple of times, but thank you for the suggestions. I'll see if this works. I had kind of resigned myself to saying, well, it's a trade-off. Do you want to upgrade or do you want to just be annoyed by this? Because I'm not ready to commit to a new phone.
You know, there is an Apple Support app on the phone. Did you download it from the App Store it's called Support?
Right?
I've talked about this in class many times. The Apple Support app will list everything there and tell you. I'll probably share my screen later to show that to people, but that's
I
a
have
very
that.
help. You have the Apple Support app,
Yeah.
and it doesn't list anything there that might help you. There's
let's see.
videos on it, and there's recent activity. Let's see. I'm just looking
No, it's
online.
just,
Okay. Well, let us know what you find out.
I
and I'd like to
haven't
know.
asked it. I haven't used that particular app, which is interesting because it's been sitting there for a long time, but I've never used that app. I've just been Googling and asking and
Okay.
whatever.
Good morning, Dorothy.
But
Good
thank you
morning,
very
how are
much.
you?
Oh, you look great this morning.
Thank you, thank you.
Wonderful.
I'm feeling fine.
I'm glad you're able to make it because I tried
Yeah.
to call you, but you must have been busy or something.
I don't know, I got a new phone system, maybe it's not working right. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll try it, I'll check it again.
Pete, are you there?
It's
I
good
am
to
here.
see
Can you hear me?
everybody.
Pete, are you there?
I am here, yes.
Okay, great. All right. Does anybody, Bob just came in. I just got a message that almost made me shake. Don just sent me a message and he said to me, I got serious hacked last night, routing information and everything. I have to be at the bank the first thing this morning.
Oh,
Oh boy,
oh,
that sounds like a cyber attack to me. That he responded to something that he shouldn't have, and Bob's is an expert on that. And we actually have a video on that, Bob, we could use. You want to run that so people can see what that cyber thing is? That I thought it was very interesting, the one that we discussed.
You're talking about the tip 120?
Yeah, let's take a look at it. And if you have any questions about it, then we'll go on. But this was a good app to be a good video of much as 3,000 plus.
Hold on a sec.
Judy,
yeah.
if you check your chat box, I just put an 800 number there for Apple support.
Oh, okay. I didn't look.
It's 800-27
Oh, I see it. I see it. Okay.
275-2273. Got it?
I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Okay.
Then I don't have to,
Barry,
Yep.
you may want to add, if Judy calls into the Apple store, then Apple support, sorry.
Yeah.
A nice thing about that is they can go connect to her phone. And so they'll go through all the
Okay.
different settings and things like that with her.
Okay, hang on, folks. Bob's going to show us this video about, this is very interesting. So go ahead, Bob.
The hidden danger of free USB charging. I'm Norbert Bob Gustisha, also known as Bob the Cyber Guy, and I'm here to keep your data safe while you travel. The 2% battery trap. We've all been there. 2% battery left and a free charging station appears right when you need it most. USB cables are a two-way street. Public USB ports are not just power outlets. Standard USB cables are designed to allow both power and data to transfer simultaneously. Plugging into an unknown port is like connecting your phone directly to a stranger's computer. Juice jacking, a cyber attack where a public USB charging port is secretly modified to steal data or install malicious software on a connected device. The port looks perfectly normal on the outside, making the attack completely invisible to the user. What actually happens when you plug in? Attackers use the data connection for two distinct purposes: quietly siphoning off your personal information or aggressively injecting malware into your device. Defense level number 1. Bring your own brick. Wall outlets only transmit power, never data. Using your own wall charger completely neutralizes the threat. Defense level number 2. Physical hardware protection. The USB data blocker. Often called a USB condom, this small adapter physically removes the data pins, making data transfer impossible while still allowing power to flow. The portable power bank. Carrying your own battery pack means you never have to rely on public infrastructure in the first place. The Power Up Matrix. Never trade your digital security for a little bit of convenience. Charge smart. Protect your data. Don't trust random USB ports. Use your own charger or a USB data blocker. Travel safe. I'm Bob the Cyber Guy.
That's a very interesting thing. In fact, my friend got a problem when he went to the airport and plugged into one of their, and there was a malware in the system, and he picked it right up on the phone and ruined it. Had to replace the phone or had to back up. And of course, people don't back it up. You're supposed to back it up to the iCloud or something if you want anything restored. Is that accurate, Jerry?
Yes.
So, okay.
Guess what? My thing is working.
What is-
Right.
Good.
what did you do?
I didn't do someone's, I just got 3 messages from yesterday and
Uh-huh,
it's making the sound. It's kind of loud, actually. It's a
uh-huh.
loud pinger, but, and so I now know it works. So thank you. It may have been that one thing that I clicked
Yep.
on, which I've never touched it. So that's the part that's weird. If you don't turn something off, why it's off when it's been on. But anyway, I'm sorry to interrupt.
It's okay. Dorothy, I just renamed you there, so it wouldn't be confusing. Do you have anything that you'd like to talk about?
But can I ask a question
Yeah.
about the video that you just showed?
Yeah, oh,
So
yes.
it said about, all right, so I'm going to be going to a Verbo. I'm in my house. I just have extensions, and then I have my my different, chargers, not chargers. Yeah, I guess the chargers, the USB things plugged into that. What do I have to bring to somebody else's house that's going to keep my phone safe when I charge it in my phone?
The part that plugs into the wall. Don't plug directly into their USB. Okay,
So if I bring,
if you have the part that plugs into the wall and you then plug your cable into that charging unit, you're perfectly okay.
so if
But
I bring an extension cord, that's my extension cord, and I plug my chargers into my extension cord, is that
No, not
acceptable?
your extension cord, the power part that plugs into the wall.
Yeah, but you see, then you
brick.
have to, not everybody has it. All my plugs in my house are down at the floor. None of them are accessible. It's like I would have to be crawling on the floor because my cords are all like, what, 4 feet long. So I have extension cords all over my house. And if you go to somebody else's house,
You
they're-
still have, okay, what Larry is showing you. That is the part you need to make sure you bring with you
The
Do not-
charging brick.
into theirs.
I always bring a charging brick. That's,
Okay, then you're fine.
oh, so then I can use
It's
an
the
extension
charging
cord.
brick, right? If you bypass the charging brick and go directly into just the USB cable, then you have the problem
Okay.
because they could be using the data end of it. If you have your charging brick, there's nothing
I
they
take
can
my
do.
charging brick wherever I go.
And you're fine.
Okay, all right. Yeah, because I've even charged the stuff at the theater, but I always have my own stuff.
If you have your own
Okay.
brick, you're fine.
Okay, all right. I misunderstood that. I was
If-
confused by that. Okay.
I would like to add something, Judy. You may want to look into what Barry was mentioning about data protection. It is a specific USB. And so if you're connecting to an outside world, well, you're not familiar with, could they be going into your data? It's a USB that connects to your iPhone and to whatever device to charge. I mean, you can get it online maybe for $2, $3. There's some at $15.
Called the
Uh,
USB condom, and it blocks the
Yeah.
data end. You
Correct,
can only charge, you cannot use data.
correct.
Okay, that's all it does. It blocks one end
If you can see it from
because
here.
your USB does both power and data. And when you
Can you
use that
Can you
extent
buy
that
it at a store? Can you,
Yeah.
what kind of a store would sell it?
Probably Best Buy,
Amazon.
maybe Best
any
Buy.
electronic store,
And what is it
Amazon,
called?
Walmart, doesn't matter.
What
Just
is
ask
it
for a
called?
USB condom.
No, it's
Really?
not called condom. It's called USB data protector.
Thank you.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Hey, wait a minute,
I
wait a
know, but-
minute, wait a minute. If you buy that, you'll be screwed.
A data protector.
So, Bob? Are those available for Android phones too?
Yeah,
Yes,
Yep.
they're USBs, yes.
yeah, it makes no difference. Android, iOS, no difference.
Okay.
So if you take your own brick and you plug it in at an airport,
You're fine.
as long as you have your own brick,
That's correct.
okay, that reconfirms. All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, and that's really important, not only for airports. I was thinking about what hotels are doing.
Any
these
old
days.
place, any place
Yeah.
that's not home.
But
Right.
it's particularly an issue because hotels in your rooms are now going to more available USB plug-in ports. And, I wouldn't necessarily have thought of that as being a risk. So it's potentially a big deal, and there aren't typically all that many regular electrical outlets in hotel rooms. So,
Yeah, see,
it's
that's why I've always taken extension cords, but I always have my own brick with me.
right,
So,
right.
Right, like when I go to Panera's, the restaurant, they have a lot of outlets there. So I take my own, big thing like this, and I can't know if you can see that, but it's
Yep.
got prongs on it. It's huge from Amazon. It's a wall charger, and it's got 4 different places you could charge in different devices. I just plug it in there, and then I plug into that, and that gives me safety.
you must spend an awful lot of time at Panera's to need a charger there.
They have a $5 a
Oh,
month
yes.
phone coffee deal that's
Yeah, I'm a member of
Really?
the SIP Club.
right.
Mhm.
Ah, okay. That's a non-coffee drinker. I wasn't aware of
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Any of the beverages.
Right.
Hmm.
Dorothy, is there anything that you discovered that you would like to talk about? Any new thing that you bought, anything
I
that
just
you
bought,
learned?
I just bought a set of landlines. I still have a landline.
Wow.
And I had to put them all in yesterday. And so you said you called and it wasn't working? Or
Mhm.
was it my cell phone that wasn't working?
Oh,
Did you call, which number did you call? Do you remember? The 975-3772?
Right,
Okay, that's the landline number, so it's not working because I have one in the bedroom too.
yeah,
So I
I
don't
called
know.
one this morning, but it just said a caller cannot be, whatever.
I don't know. I'll have to check and make sure. I'm
Yeah.
glad you called and let me know. And everything else is fine. I've been still busy with my purses, and so everything is good. I did have a birthday. So
Oh, yes, happy
Happy birthday.
birthday.
thank you, thank you.
She's 39 again, folks.
Yeah, long time ago.
But
Long time ago. But everything, thank goodness, I'm fine.
that's great. Larry, what's new with you?
Oh, just dealing with a case of lymphedema.
Oh,
Hmm.
really? And the legs? That's in the legs, isn't it?
Yeah. I got weeping lymphedema,
So what are they doing
which
for you?
means the skin gets all wet. Well, just put a little bit of medication on it and keep it bandaged.
Yeah, and keep
And
your
then
legs
I
up
got it.
because do you have varicosities?
Yeah, I have trouble keeping my legs up. Actually, since you said that, I've got a chair here that I could use.
Right. Don't forget, I had 2 years of pre-med, so I'm sorry it comes through. I
They-
diagnose everybody I look at, even in
If
the
I-
pharmacy, my doctor talks to me as another doctor, so I said, okay,
There's also,
I'll send myself a bill.
if I may inject in the conversation,
Yeah.
there are
Mm.
therapists for lymphedema. Actually,
Mhm.
there's one in Boca. She is absolutely excellent. And Medicare pays for lymphedema treatments.
Okay, I have a program set up with Holy Cross.
Oh,
in
yeah,
Fort Lauderdale. And every week I go in now. It just started last week.
do they put ice on it?
And no, they just do some
No,
massaging
okay.
really and make sure that I
Okay.
wear compression socks.
Uh-huh,
And those are horrible, the compression socks.
right,
Yeah, and I do my own little leg exercises. Especially, I sit around at the computer a lot, so I'm constantly moving my legs, doing toe raises, heel raises, going for little walks around my condo.
okay, great. Listen, Lorraine, have you found anything interesting that you want to share with us? Anything new, something you bought or something you got as a gift or anything like that, or gave someone as a gift?
No, but I do have questions on something I'm investigating right now, if somebody has experience.
Sure.
I'm looking at smart door not camera, sorry. Smart door unlock systems that work with your watch or with your phone. So if somebody has experience on either the Eufy system or the Yale system, I would appreciate some feedback.
I just got one
Oh.
of the Ring. Yeah, they just put it in about 3 days ago. And if somebody rings the doorbell, it comes on your cell phone.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm talking about.
Are you talking about it?
I do have a camera on the door, that's okay, so if
Oh,
if
yeah.
someone, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a smart door lock. So you don't use a key for that, you use either your phone, your watch, or a code.
Oh, no.
And you can have different codes for different people. So, if you're, like I have my cat nanny, well, she would have a code. The gentleman that does my cleaning would have a code. It's a smart locking system, not a camera. You could integrate it with the camera, but I'm not looking for that. I've got one.
Anybody got
Bob's
an
shaking
idea?
his head. Bob?
What would happen if there was a storm and there was no electricity? How would you get into your house?
It's not on electricity. Those systems work on battery. So it has nothing to do with electricity.
Are those rechargeable batteries?
Yes.
They
Mhm.
can
Batteries
be,
are
or they can
electricity.
You
take
having
regular.
a problem with it?
No, I'm
Larry?
not having a problem. I want to buy a system, which would be integrated with my Apple system in my house. And they also sell with those things cameras for in-house. I do have a camera system in the house, but it needs to be changed. It's more
My
than
son
10 years.
just my son just moved to a new house last week, as a matter of fact, and 2 days ago, he had one of those locks put in. It is battery operated. His works off of a keypad, or he can simply program it, put his palm on it.
Yes, exactly.
Do you know the
Yeah.
brand that
Do
he
you know which
used?
brand?
I don't. I can find out though and let Barry know.
Okay, and then I'll
Thank
let you know.
Yeah, and it can also, he can sit wherever he's at and make sure his doors are locked and so forth.
This is
Yes.
not a Eufy or
Right.
anything like that. A
I'm
Eufy?
sorry.
It's not a Eufy?
Well,
No,
there's
okay.
Eufy and Yale. Now, the nice thing about this, especially for us elderlies, that lives alone. So it's nice. You've got a smart watch. It's going to alert the EMTs. You fall and it's going to alert. But how do they get in?
Yep.
The door's locked.
Right, exactly.
So the nice thing about those systems is, should you have an emergency and it alerts the EMTs, it will also send the code to open that door.
Right, so you don't have a key.
So that's why I'm looking into that system, because I live alone and, I'm susceptible to any emergency. Because right now I'm saying, okay, I bought this smart watch, but it's useless to me. First of all, I never wore a watch for at least 30 years.
What watch did you buy?
Oh, the Apple Watch.
Which one?
But, I don't know.
Oh, the latest
Whatever,
one?
the latest
Okay.
model, whatever it is.
Okay,
But I mean, it's useless to me if they gotta break down my door, and it's a hurricane door, so. So that's
I
why I'm
will
looking
get,
into that system where the EMTs could come into my
You
house.
can, what I have on my door, I have a master lock and I have a code. And I gave the fire department the code.
right.
And so it's very simple and it's hanging there. And so in case of emergency, they have the code. And sometimes I lock myself out of the house and I have the code and my keys. I keep a set of keys in there. And it's a simple way to do it.
anybody
So-
use a combination lock?
Yeah, it uses a combination lock and it's like $25 or $30 and I have it hanging on my front door. And people that I know, I've given the code. And but the fire department will take the code.
What brand is
And
it?
Yeah,
and-
I've got one of those, yes, but
Yeah,
I
so-
don't use it.
you don't use
And
it.
I will try and get the name of that doorbell my son has with the palm or the keypad.
Yeah,
I'll try and get that. It says Barry, I do know that he bought it on Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything's from Amazon these days.
Yeah,
right?
whatever you want.
I'm very interested, to know,
Lorraine,
because it
click on
needs
that
to
link that I posted.
integrate with
in
all
the-
the cameras in the house. It needs to integrate obviously with my watch. So,
Lorraine, I
yes,
put a link in the chat.
Chat.
Click on it.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I
Yeah,
lost
but-
you.
Click
I
on the
see.
link that I put into the chat.
When you say the chat, what do you mean the chat?
And
The
Zoom,
chat-
the
chat
chat.
room.
The chat box.
Oh,
Go
I
to
don't-
the, go to
I
the
don't-
bottom.
Go to the bottom, click more, and then you'll see chat there.
Right on the
Well-
bottom, it says chat.
Uh-huh,
Click on it. It's a pretty long link, but it's just a link.
right.
Take you to a smart lock that works well with an iPhone. And that's an actual smart lock.
You see it?
New chat, private. Yes, I do see it. Mhm.
There you go. So you'll see that Bob's post is there. It's
And
a
which-
big,
Which equipment is it?
Click on it and you'll see.
Well, I mean, I'd rather stay online with you.
okay,
You'll still be online. It'll just open up your browser and take you to the lock itself.
Okay, I see
And then you can-
Aquara Smart Lock, yes,
Yeah.
yep,
okay.
and
Thank you.
that's available from Amazon, you said?
Mhm.
Okay. Isn't everything?
So I just want to comment that it's great having both Lorraine and Dorothy back to be able to bring some of these latest products and innovations and stuff for all of us to share. So thank you guys.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Judy,
Don't leave yet, Carol. We got a couple of things to
I'm
discuss.
not going anywhere.
Oh, great. We lost your picture. You're going to stay on audio? All right.
No, that's was eating.
Okay. So does anybody else have anything you'd like to share or discuss? There must be something. Oh,
Right, there's-
battery life. How many people consider battery life the most important thing on a device that you're going to buy?
Ask the question again?
How many people consider battery life as a major factor before you buy a device?
Well, if you buy it brand new, why would you?
Well, they have different phones and instruments have different battery lives, both initially and over time. So, but go ahead, Barry. You obviously have a point for this.
Yeah, because I was reading a lot, the airlines are banning certain devices on the plane because like lithium ion batteries have caught fire out of the country and else. So they're telling people not to bring in these devices, or they're limiting them to certain uses to prevent that sort of thing. Because
But
they can get a catch on fire, can they not?
Barry, what they're banning is charging units for the
Yeah, okay.
for the
Right.
battery. They cannot exceed a certain strength.
Yep.
So this is what you have to make sure that when you buy one of those charging blocks, it's nice to be powerful, but when it gets to be too powerful, then it becomes a problem.
What
And
is a
that's what you
charging
will not
block?
be able to take on a plane with you.
It's a battery backup.
That's correct.
Ah,
But
okay.
it's how powerful it is that determines whether you can bring it with you or not take it with you on an airplane.
There is one on the market, and most of you probably have seen it. It's small as a credit card, and it can charge your iPhone. I don't know about, I would imagine Android phones also, Samsung, but it can charge your phone very quickly, and it's small as I say, a credit card basically.
You had talked about that a couple of years ago. I bought one. I used it for a while and then I found that it wasn't working anymore. It's a great idea. They may have upgraded the technology. I think it's called Smart Card or something.
Okay.
You remember, is that what you're talking about?
I would have to look at mine. It's in my purse, but
Yeah, but it looks like a credit card.
yes, exactly.
Well, and Lorraine brought up a point, when you buy these battery blocks, yes, they can be heavy, they can be large, but they also can fit in your purse or in your backpack on board a plane or whatever. So they don't have to be in your checked bag, so you can take them on board.
Yes, there is another one that I use. It's like a cigar, basically. It's half of the size of a cigar. And so I have both system should I need to power back my phone. I usually don't power my phone into outlet that I don't know, that I'm not comfortable with.
You're so good, Lorraine.
I don't know about that,
Yeah.
but
I see Larry is in the Aurora Borealis, right? Right? When I asked someone what that
It's-
is, they said, do you see a podiatrist for that? I don't know. Sounds like an ailment. I got an Aurora Borealis, doc.
That's part of
Okay.
Zoom.
Yeah, yeah. So there must be some more stuff we can talk
I
about.
have,
Yeah.
I have something.
Go ahead.
The Broward, wait, I'm trying to get, what's the name of it? The area for aging of
Yes.
Broward County.
Oh,
They offer all kinds of things for the community. I got the Ring thing for free. I had to call up. I also got a robotic pet. They have different things, and the phone number is,
Put it in the chat. I'm sorry.
954-745-9567. And, there's
What-
all kinds of different things that you can qualify.
Can you
If
put that in
qual-
the chat, Dorothy?
What?
You want to say that number again? 954 what?
954-745-9567.
Okay.
Dorothy, did you mention a pet?
A
Yes.
what?
A pet?
Yeah, I got a robotic. His name is Buddy.
And what does Buddy do?
He barks
Oh,
and
okay.
wiggles his tail. This is Buddy.
Oh my gosh, this is
Hi, baby.
robotic?
And he doesn't cause any trouble at all.
Was
And
that a gift?
it was
He's
a gift from
housebroken.
from this company. And so they sent it, and he normally barks, but he needs new batteries. And so he sits on the chair. And so I ordered the Ring 2 years ago, and they finally sent it about 3 days ago.
Wow.
But there's all kinds of things, and it's a very nice company. It's all the aging, things that you might need for aging. So anybody wants to call, they can ask them what the things are that are available.
Is that tied into Amazon or
No,
Alexa or
no,
anything like
it's just
that?
it's the Broward Center for Aging.
Oh, okay.
And there are different things. At our last club, we had somebody that came and she put out the different brochure. There's the brochure.
Oh, can turn a little bit closer,
Yeah.
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 What does
I
it say?
just-
Oh, I see.
Here's the dog.
Where is
And
it
then they-
located?
Huh?
Where is the Broward County for Aging located?
I have no idea.
There's a couple of different agencies. So the one that you're talking about, I think, is based in Sunrise. They're also operate out of Breathwaite. Which
Out of
is
where?
now Breathwaite. It's an odd name, connected to Focal Point. It's the new building that's over off of Hillsborough and near Dixie. But I can they did a presentation that like a trade show this last week at Century Village, and had each of the different agencies come in, each of the different services that the different agencies promote. I can take a screenshot and send it to Barry, and he can post it
Sure.
on the website.
They're very nice. The only thing is that they have a very large backup. So it takes a while to get these things, but I mean, I asked for the Ring doorbell 2 years ago, and they finally got them back in stock. But it's free of charge, and all these things if you need them to benefit you. So
Isn't there a monthly cost to the Ring?
No.
no, there's nothing, no charge at all.
Oh,
Okay.
Again, these are government funded typically
Right.
services that the different agencies are able to offer.
Government funded, it means we're paying taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Government
Does
has no money.
anybody here besides myself belong to AARP?
oh, of course.
I do.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
have any choice. Insurance doesn't work unless it comes through AARP.
And that's
Well, that's-
great. They have a magazine, they have newsletters, they have everything. And it's great for seniors. There are so many things you can do with it.
Actually, for those of you that don't know, they also offer a driving course, which is a 1-day thing.
Right.
And it gives you good discount on your car insurance.
Right.
So, and I think it's good for, I think it's 3 years. Yeah.
No, it's good for 3 years. I've taken it
Yes,
every time since I was 50 years old.
Hmm.
yes, and it's
And it has
it's
saved me
worthwhile.
money.
It's worthwhile.
And you actually learn something.
Yeah,
Because laws change.
yes.
And so you don't, you're not always aware of the new laws on the road. It's actually an interesting day, even though you kind of don't really look forward to it.
I just posted it, aarp.org.
Actually, ARP has given me the greatest return on investment
Oh, yes.
because when I have traveled with a friend, and we're not married, we're not partners, we're not anything, we're just two people. And if you were to rent like a car from Hertz or whoever, then you always have to pay extra for the second driver. If you rent through ARP covers the second driver. So over the years, I probably rent a car every single year, at least once for traveling. So I
Mhm.
have saved, I mean, it costs like $15 or $20. Maybe it's $12 to $15 a day for the second driver.
But Judy, don't you have the coverage from your car? I mean, when you're traveling,
No,
you're
no,
not
no, no.
using-
I'm talking, I'm not talking about insurance. I'm talking about when you rent a car and there's two drivers.
Enterprise doesn't charge for second driver.
No,
If
long
you,
as you
oh, yes, they
designate.
do. If you are a couple, then you don't pay. But if you're not related, you have to pay for the second driver.
well,
I have rented through Enterprise. There isn't any place that I haven't rented through. So,
Hmm.
if you're not related to the other person,
No, you
like
may be
even
right.
brothers and sisters,
Okay.
so it has saved money just going through the ARP site.
I think that's true with AAA also, but that's a more expensive membership.
What AAA does is they want both people to be members of AAA. And I wasn't a member of AAA until recently. I used them years ago and I didn't like them at all. But AAA, both people have to be members. So if you're not both members, then you have to pay for the second person. But with ARP, you register or you rent it through ARP, the ARP travel site, and it's just saved an enormous amount of money.
Good
So,
testimonial, Judy.
yeah.
I put in the link, aarp.org, and they have a whole bunch of benefits for seniors that should be taken advantage of. That's a
Actually, I'll
very
share
good
one
point.
more thing that's a negative is they have Hartford Insurance Group.
Oh,
And every number of times I've gotten quotes just to see how it compares. However, I discovered 2 years ago that one of the things that it doesn't offer, Hartford doesn't cover a rental car.
Oh.
And every time I've rented a car, I use my Allstate insurance. So that has saved me money, for decades. And Hartford doesn't offer that. So now that I know, I'm never going to get a quote again because I would never use an insurance company that didn't also cover rental cars.
right.
And they didn't volunteer that information. It was an accidental question that I asked. So that would have been a very costly mistake had I not asked that question.
Well, which auto insured company do all of you have? Which one do you have, Lorraine?
I have State Farm.
I
They
did-
cover my car, my house, and I have an umbrella insurance also. So they have the three products that I needed.
How about you, Judy?
I have Allstate.
Okay, Jerry, do you have a particular insurance company?
Yeah, I have USAA.
Oh, that's military, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
Bob, what
that's
do you
probably the
have?
cheapest way to go if you qualify.
No,
State
it's not
Farm.
anymore.
State
Sorry.
Farm?
I had USAA for 50 years or so, and I just finally switched to State Farm because it saved me almost $1,000.
Wow.
State Farm at good prices. I mean, I was with
I'm with State Farm.
I was with another company for probably 40 years. And the savings I'm doing with State Farm is absolutely incredible.
And
Yeah,
all
Well,
these,
what Carol is saying is absolutely correct. I have USAA now and I just got a bid for my home, car and umbrella. And they were
Mhm.
almost $1,000 a year less than USAA.
yeah, and you get all these things, ads, flooding TV, but Progressive,
And
this,
they're not a discount
no.
like some of the others. And the first time you have an accident, you're no longer a member.
Larry, what you got?
I got Progressive.
Yeah.
I went from
Ah.
USAA to Allstate and, excuse me, State Farm. And from them to Progressive, and I've lowered my insurance each time.
Dorothy, how about you?
I have Progressive and I found that it was cheaper than any of them. And in fact, I just got a rebate and I also have one of those plug-in things that records to Progressive, and if you are a safe driver, they give you even a better discount.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
it buzzes but it doesn't. I'm a good driver. I'm a safe driver. So it saved me a lot of money with that thing.
Pete,
lot
are
of
you
people-
there?
It's a smart driver thing that they plug into your car.
Hmm.
And it records your driving patterns.
Mhm.
And if you're a good driver and if you don't get a ticket or if you don't speed or anything, you get a good reduction on your insurance.
Carol, how about you?
State Farm.
Yeah, I've got State Farm also. My car is a 2015 Honda Civic EXL with Navi. Anybody have an old car like me?
2001. 2004.
2016.
2007.
Because between tariffs and everything else going on, cars are getting extremely expensive. Gas, I just saw went up again. I don't know what it is in your area, but here we're gonna be at $4 maybe
It's
higher as
been
a rule.
$5 a gallon in Arizona for 2 months.
Wow.
BJ's on Commercial Boulevard was $3.66 with my membership card, which gives me no, not membership card, with the credit card, which is their thing, gave
Mhm.
me a dime off. That was
Wow.
two nights ago, 366.
I drive
But-
a Tesla, so I don't worry about gas prices.
You got
Hey, Barry.
electric. Yeah,
Yeah, it's all electric. Barry, I've got to leave pretty quick.
okay.
A few things I wanted to mention about Apple. If you've got an older phone, I would not probably upgrade until about September or October. Apple has a new CEO coming in. There's going to be a number of changes. The new keyword at Apple is Ultra. They're going to be introducing the Apple Ultra iPhone, or the iPhone Ultra. It's going to replace the Pro Max, but it's also going to skyrocket in price. That's what they're going to call their new folding phone, which is also opens up to almost the size of an iPad mini. But the starting price is going to be very close to $2,000.
Oh,
Wow.
China
The
by.
iPhone 17 will probably come down quite a bit. And that's a good opportunity to upgrade this fall, even though it'll be a year behind times, but you'll get the new operating system and everything, and all will be fine.
So,
But keep that in mind. They're coming out with a new Mac that's rumored to be called the
The new-
Mac Ultra.
uh-huh.
And then one of the primary differences, that one will have a touchscreen where the other Macs don't. So there are a lot of new things coming. Ultra is going to be the new magic word for Apple. The new 18 and 18E, the cheaper phones, probably aren't going to come out until around the first of the year. They're
Mhm.
going to introduce all these expensive ones first. So keep that in mind. If you need to upgrade your phone, wait until September, October. You should find some really good deals on
Okay.
iPhone 16s and 17s.
Tim Cook is stepping down as CEO of Apple, and that's effective in September, but he's still gonna be on the board, but he's being replaced by John Ternus, Ternus.
Barry, let Jerry finish with whatever he
ahead.
wanted to say.
No, I just wanted to let you know what's possibly coming. The prices are going to go up significantly, but it will be a good time to upgrade. If you've got, for example, somebody said they had a 13, I think Judy, this fall would be a great time to upgrade to 16 or 17. And it
I
will
like to
not-
buy the latest, though. I don't like to buy.
Okay, that's up to you, personal choice.
Yeah.
But be prepared to pay almost $2,000 for your new phone then.
I'm not prepared.
Right.
So, no, I just wanted to let you know about that. That's kind of the new keyword that's going to be coming out at Apple. And these are rumors that I'm spreading, but they come from extremely good sources. So,
I have to have a
Okay.
phone that fits into my pocket.
me too. I've got a
doesn't-
17 Pro Max and it fits nicely in my pocket.
You got a strong case for it too, right?
Yeah.
I've seen people, girls, they put their phones in the back pocket of their jeans or something, and then the wonder, all of a sudden it hits the ground, cracks the screen and everything. That can be very expensive. The case is extremely important. Bob,
Bob,
you're
are you
leaving us?
leaving?
I gotta go.
Thank you
Take
very
care,
much.
Bob.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much. Stay
Thank
safe
you.
and well, and thank you
Take
for your
care. Yep.
friendship and your contributions.
Good seeing you again,
Bye-bye.
Bob.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And I'm out of here too if there's no additional questions.
Any other questions about Apple? Okay. Thanks,
Yeah,
Jerry.
Barry says
I'll be communicating with you later privately, okay?
Barry says we have to leave after an hour, otherwise
No.
we start charging him and he has a heart attack about that, so.
I don't
See y'all.
care. I
Thank-
love to talk.
Thank you for the
I
invitation.
got a question about Apple.
Yeah,
Quickly.
Has anybody replaced their batteries in an Apple mobile device?
Yes,
How did
I
that go?
have, but not recently.
you just take an appointment at Apple and they change your battery, because my battery was constantly draining. I mean, it was constantly empty. So, so I just went to the I took an appointment, went to the Apple store, and they do it right there. It doesn't even take 15 minutes.
And try not to heat it. You know, another important thing is don't leave it in your car when it's hot, because it will automatically turn off. When the temperature is too high for Apple, it will cease to work. The phone will cease to work. The iPad will cease to work. Make sure that you don't overheat it. Put it in a cool place, or if it does overheat, you're going to have to take it, you know, sometimes just keeping it connected for a long time can make it overheat, or you overcharge it to 100% all the time. The ideal charge is up to 80% usually. Is that accurate, Jerry?
20,
it is. And that's what I charge my Tesla to as well. Everything, lithium batteries don't like to go over 80%. Now, in my car and my phone would be the same situation. If I were going on a long road trip, I would charge my car to 100% and I would charge my phone to 100%. But that's only if I know that I'm going to be using that battery power. Otherwise, keep it under 80.
Okay,
Don't
Jerry,
you have a
I've
car
got an
charger?
app. Yeah, I've got an Android app that sets an alarm for me. You know, I set the parameters, so I have it set to tell me it's fully charged at 80%.
Right.
And needs charging at 20%.
do you have
follow
do
that
you have a
80
Pixel phone, Larry?
No, it's a Android Samsung
Oh, Samsung, okay.
I gotta go
S21.
too. Bye, Barry. Bye.
Thanks for
Yeah,
attending,
Bye,
Dorothy.
bye, Dorothy.
Thank you.
Talk to y'all
Bye.
later. Thank you.
Bye-bye, Dorothy.
I
Take
just-
care.
Bye.
Bye.
Keep
I just
cooking.
had an
Keep
issue
cooking.
with buying a battery on eBay, which was a big mistake. I mean, I looked through the materials, and this one was guaranteeing that it was a Samsung replacement, genuine Samsung replacement battery. So I bought it and I took it into one of these little shops that does that kind of work. And he replaced it, and I have the phone at home for a day, and all of a sudden it went black and turned into a brick.
Mhm.
Okay. What
You're breaking up, Larry.
Larry, hi. You're breaking up.
I can't do anything
Okay.
about that.
Okay.
This is T-Mobile does that to me.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, when I use speakerphone on my Android, I have to use earbuds because the speakerphone breaks up all the time. Anyway, I brought the phone back to the shop that did the work, and he said my screen got blown out, and I had to replace
God.
the screen.
You know, there are several shops called You Break iFix or something like that.
Yeah, that's yes.
That's where I went.
I went back to them to get a Samsung battery, but I had to replace the screen, and that was like $300.
That's right.
On my phone.
Whoa.
Yeah, and putting in the new Samsung battery was $100, and the guys on eBay, they just basically he refunded my money for the battery itself. But I went back to him about the
Bless you.
screen, and
Thank you.
when I looked in detail at what was printed on the battery itself. Okay, it wasn't a Samsung battery.
Wow.
Because it said L-ION, comma, polymer. Okay, and Samsung doesn't use polymer batteries. You know, so I knew that this,
Okay,
well, what I'm getting at really is be very leery and weary of buying electronics on eBay.
oh, sure. Also, don't buy it on
Yeah.
Facebook Marketplace. That's a very dangerous place, in my opinion, to buy anything from Facebook Marketplace. You don't know what you're getting. And if you do get something, make sure you meet somebody in public place, where they're not going to be, hit over the head or whatever else. People are very scared today about those sort of things happening. So you want to be sure that you're safe and secure. Apple's a good place, and for Android, there are other places besides Ubreak, iFix, but that's Apple you could go to all the time, or you can go. There's an Android place too, right? Several of them. You have T-Mobile?
I have T-Mobile.
You could bring your phone over to T-Mobile and they can fix it or do something about it, I'm
Oh.
sure.
No,
No?
With the battery, I went to T-Mobile and they said they recommended the place I brought it to
Oh,
that did
okay.
the installation.
Yeah.
Okay, which wasn't iBreak UFix. Okay, and they put in the new screen for me also.
Okay. Yeah, they're expensive.
But yeah, I got the recommendation to go to iBreak UFix because they're Samsung authorized. And
So
they
tell me,
get
everybody,
a-
where do you shop mostly?
Amazon.
Amazon.
Everybody Amazon, right?
Not me, I don't
I
shop.
just got a Amazon Visa card this
Oh.
morning, last night, because they offered me $150 gift card.
But
to
then
do that.
you had to get a credit report on that had to go through your
No,
credit.
well,
No?
they gave me instant approval.
Oh, yeah.
And my credit rating is pretty decent.
Okay.
It's right around 800.
Yeah, that's the top, isn't it? It's 850. Okay.
I think it's 850.
Yeah.
No, I live on Social Security right now,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't have a lot of income, and that surprised me that I was able to get a credit rating that high. But then again, I pay off my credit card
It's
as
not
if
based
it's
on your
cash.
income. It's not based on income, it's based on how well you pay your bills.
Yes.
Yeah, and as I was just saying, I pay my credit card in full
Okay, great.
every month.
That's a good idea. So let's see
Yeah,
what else
well,
we can think of.
interest is fairly expensive these days. 27 and 27% or
so
whatever.
Barry, was there
Uh,
something more you wanted to do?
Yes. Carol, can we discuss the library option, please?
Yes.
I
I
hope-
have to leave, but I
Okay.
can follow this tomorrow, when you post it online.
Oh, yeah, it'll be posted in a couple of days.
Okay.
This time I'll get the darn video right.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a great weekend.
Thank you for attending, Judy. Stay
nice
safe and
weekend.
well.
Thanks for the advice. Bye.
And thank you for the expertise. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye.
So Carol, I don't know if we could, there's not enough here to say anything about it, but we'll send another email out from Kathy. We'll make up a deal. And I understand that you certainly can do hybrid broadcasting, also from Zoom into the library and whatever. They do have 27 tables and chairs. They do have a overhead projector. They do have internet, and they do have Wi-Fi. So there are multiple possibilities of broadcasting from there. and growing the club, which is what I think I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna give this a lot of consideration. In May, you might just be surprised. So I want to thank everybody for coming, unless there's anything else.
Thank you for
There's
organizing
a,
this get together, Barry. It is very, as every time, very informative.
I will,
There's a website,
yes,
called Next Door, I think it's called,
yeah,
and it's, for community.
but be careful. There are a lot of fake posts on these websites.
Yeah.
Like police and everything. There, I've checked out those things here in
Right.
Margate. Everyone has it next door. Well, next door can be faked. You've got to watch out for deep fakes in AI. We didn't discuss AI today, but right now it's in court. They're trying to sue Sam Altman, who started it, to say people are being victimized by AI, by deep fakes. That's something you got to be very careful of. So don't trust everything you read and see. As Reagan said, trust but verify. That makes sense in everything you do today. Don't go to these sites like Facebook and don't give any private information away. If you're going somewhere, don't broadcast it. Don't
Okay,
post
Barry,
any.
I'm signing off.
Okay. Go ahead, Carol. Thank you for attending. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Be safe.
I have found 3 AIs that, I find pretty reliable and good. One is,
ChatGPT,
Chat-
Gemini.
yeah, the other is, Grok, Grok.
That's Elon Musk.
The original, the open, ChatGPT, and what's the third one? Perplexity, I think it's called.
Perplexity, there's Claude, there's all the stuff that Bob Gustafson
I
is
don't
an
use any
expert
of the
on.
others.
No. I mean, it's a quick way to get things done, but it may not be the accurate way. In fact, they admitted that you should verify everything that it takes and shows you. Don't be sure that it's actually true. If you send it to one, the other may have a completely different answer, a longer or shorter one, or one that
Yeah.
can trick you into going into something.
Well, I've had some pretty long conversations with, a couple of these AIs, and, well, talking about my background and what I did technically.
Well, you can make up an entire slideshow off of AI. I like that idea. There's Keynote and everything that Apple had. It's still there, Keynote. A lot of people use that to make up a complete class like this. It makes up the slides for you and everything else, and
Yeah.
you can edit. Sometimes the easy way out isn't the best way. With that
AI
being-
is taking over everything. And
Peter,
we got to be very careful about that.
Pete, are you there? Hello? Let's see if he's there.
He's got a blank screen,
Yeah,
black.
right. I'm just trying to see if he'll,
It's been black since the beginning of the meeting, so
Yeah.
okay.
he's busy probably doing something else,
Yeah,
so.
we're gonna exit the full screen. Okay.
Well, thank you very much, everyone. And especially Barry, thank you for organizing this.
And keep in touch with me, Lorraine, because I'm interested in what you're going to do about that lock, if that thing is going to work. And that's great that we had that on the chat. I'll try and save the chat also and send it to everybody. So with that being said, we had 11 or 12 people, but that's fine, on and off. I wish we had a lot more. By changing the day, we had some people that had doctor's appointments and whatever. And what happened to
And maybe
Dawn,
some people didn't get the email correction,
that's true,
the email.
but
Yeah.
it came the same day. I
Did
sent
it?
it,
I didn't
yes.
see it until today.
Well, Monday, I sent it out Monday morning. And then I fixed it Monday afternoon and sent the correction out. It said everything but use this link. That's how you got in here. So you must have gotten the second email. The first one would
Oh, I
never
did. I
work.
mean, I had to search for it this morning.
Okay, well, that's good.
Because I went to the first one and it said invalid. And I said, well, let me see if he sent the correction. So I went through my emails, you know.
Okay, Larry,
looking
I
for
hope
it.
you feel better.
Thank you.
And thank you for attending under the circumstances. All right, everybody,
Under the circumstances.
here we go. No, I said
Okay.
with the problem that you're having with your legs and everything. Good luck. I
Oh,
thank you for attending despite the, you know, what you're feeling or whatever. All right,
no,
I'm going
I'm
to,
feeling okay. It's just a pain in the butt, you know, having this weeping edema.
I
And
know,
not
I
having
know.
great doctors to deal with. My medical is the VA, and it's not by choice. I'll put it to you that way.
Okay.
You know, my life is filled with I had some problems and I lost a fortune.
Okay, so I'm going to end the meeting now. Thank you
Yeah.
all for attending and see ya.
Just
Look for
me
the-
and you.
Yep,
right now.
look for the ad to be up, or the video to be up in a couple of days, maybe tomorrow. I'll try and work on it hard. Okay, bye now.
Okay, take care.